Well, all new this morning, the hunt for a championship continues today on the campus of LSUS after what's been a storybook season. The Pilots are looking to keep flying high and putting their undefeated record on the line. To do so, First News anchor Nate Fluharty has more from Pilot Field.
Well, it is finally here, the big day, championship time on the campus of LSUS. And what can I say about this team that, well, they really haven't even said? Their season has turned out more like a Disney movie than a regular baseball season. And I want to introduce you right now to the man behind this incredible record-breaking season and hands down the winningest baseball coach in America right now. Head coach Brad Neffendorf. Coach, thanks so much for taking the time. I know you got a big day today getting the squad ready, but I wanted to take some time to talk about your success and what this 2025 season has really been and has really meant to you.
I mean, obviously it's special, but I think that's because of the guys that we have. And I think that answers the question in regards to how, the success has come about. They've done a really good job of, from when we got here in August of, the toughest thing at this level is finding a way to be one unit and work together and play together. And, kind of halfway through the fall, you saw that coming together really well. It's taken off, in a non-weird way. They enjoy being around each other, like, more than I've ever seen. And I think that's really helped, them be able to go out and execute at the high level that they have. But no, it's been a great year, obviously. And, you get talked about it a lot, get asked about it a lot, and it's the same answer every day, and I really don't have one anymore with what they've done, especially being in the game of baseball. But no, you got to applaud them. It's special because it's, it's about them, and it's something that is going to be with them forever, regardless of how it finishes. But no, it's been awesome.
Coach, you're being modest right now. You're 51-0. Every baseball coach in America is wondering what you're putting in the Gatorade bottles here at LSUS. Yeah. Anything special? You've been a coach now a couple years.
It's worked well. They've executed well. They found, like I said, they have found a way to play together at an extremely high level. Now we do have a lot of returners. That can help, and we do have a lot of returners that came back for a reason. Several of them have ended their season by one run with a chance to go, and the last 2 years, and obviously 2022 was a close one to be able to get back for the second year in a row to the World Series. But it's been a combination. We've hit on some really good transfers that are here this year, but I would more so say that the returners have done an unbelievable job of basically running the thing themselves. The best job I've done is just staying out of the way. No, seriously.
I swear, you're doing something incredible. And again, there's a lot of coaches looking towards what you're doing here, what you've built as the framework. But not every baseball team has posted a 51-0 record. I'm not done talking with you, Coach. Can you stick around a little longer?
Yeah, you bet.
All right. And to talk about the numbers that this team and this coach is putting up here, a couple months ago in March, they played a Texas college there. They played them 3 games and scored more than 105 runs in just 3 games, one of which they scored 42 runs in one game. This guy's doing big things. He's going to stick around. We have much more to come here at LSUS, getting ready for the big NAIA championship, kicking off later today at LSUS. Stick around. More to come right after this on First News.
Well, new this morning, the hunt for a championship continues today on the campus of LSUS. After what has been a storybook season, the Pilots are looking to keep flying high and putting their undefeated record on the line to do so. First News anchor Nate Fluharty has more from Pilot Field.
Well, we are talking championship time here at LSUS. The Pilots 51-0, hands down. One of the best teams, if not the best baseball team in America right now. You can see the years that they have been to the NAIA championships, but I got a feeling this is the year, 2025 is the year that they get it done. And it's all because of, well, the main contributing factor is Coach Brad Neffendorf. Coach joining us now, and big day today. Coach, let's focus on where you're going to take your team. I mentioned you guys are 51-0. You doing anything different to get ready for this championship?
No, we're sticking routine. Which has been the biggest deal this year, and just staying consistent with who we are and what we've done. And obviously, we're starting 0-0 again today, and that's kind of what it's been the entire year. Every game that we play, we're 0-0, trying to be 1-0 afterwards. So, no, nothing different. I think when you get into this time of the year and you start trying to do anything different, you get different results.
For sure. Let's talk about the support, too. There's not too many places I go now where somebody's not talking about the LSUS Pilots. That has to feel good.
Yeah, no, it is. And obviously, I think for a town that, athletics is present, but you don't hear a lot about it. And I think for small college baseball, having a piece with kind of bringing it to life has been great. For everybody. If it catches the eye now of all departments, with all colleges from here to Centenary to Bipsy to, any other level of sport or whatever, I think it's great if we were a part of being able to help kind of spearhead that going forward.
Love that. Now, you're growing the game such an incredible job on this level, but I coach a 6 and under baseball team. Shout out to the Shreveport Sharks. But I know there's a lot of coaches watching what you're doing here in Shreveport, Bossier, and the Arklatex, wondering, what can I do to inspire my guys? Maybe not go 51-0, but just a little bit. You have any recommendations to them, or any piece of advice for our young ball players?
Honestly, just don't wear them out. I see a lot at this level. I go and watch my kid's 7-year-old game all the time, and it's, I get it, but it's tough because, parents are wanting this and they're wanting that. And you see a lot of kids that start off really well at the young ages playing, and they kind of fade out because baseball can become a little bit boring at some point. Just let them play, let them have fun. But fundamentally, just stick with them and, start with playing catch as much as possible, because nobody can play catch at that age. So just let it be a little bit. That's the biggest deal. I see it kind of fading out a little too quick sometimes.
Love that. Good advice. He's not the RRAC Coach of the Year for nothing, folks. 51-0 on the record. Coach, can't thank you enough. I know all of us at KTBS, we're going to be rooting for you, the city of Shreveport, and everybody here in the Arklatex. So good luck today, and go get them.
I appreciate it.
Go get them, Pilots.
Thank you.
No problem. And we'll have much more on this. Make sure you stay tuned. Our sports team is going to be all over the championship round and let you know as those Pilots go for the championship. Shreveport proud. More to come on KTBS after this.